They should declare a state of emergency. All mining should just stop now.
Yes, we have to declare a state of emergency.
Just as we declared lockdown during COVID, let there be a certain declaration of it. It shows seriousness.
Yes, I think that national emergency be declared now and today, not tomorrow.
President Akufo-Addo, stop Galamsey now! We will continue this fight and we will continue this struggle until our water bodies are protected.
It is his responsibility. The people of Ghana elected him. He is currently the president of Ghana. And it is his responsibility to deal with Galamsey now.
The Gold Board was introduced as part of reforms. And if the Gold Board was not introduced, I mean, those who were taking the profits from the small-scale mining sector were the foreign traders who were taking that money away. In 6 months, we have exported over $6 billion. About $4 billion of that money was going to go into the private or foreign traders. And so the first thing is you shut the stable door so that the horse doesn't escape, which is what we've done. So if it's from illegal sources, it's from legal sources. At least it's our land that is being destroyed. So let us get the benefit of it instead of foreign traders. So that's the first thing. I've been reluctant to implement a state of emergency in the Galamsey fight because we've not exhausted the powers we even have without a state of emergency. We have the opportunity to arrest anybody, to confiscate any such thing. There are laws for forest protection and all that give us enough powers to be able to act. Implementing a state of emergency might sound nice, but it should be the last extreme, the last resort.
If we don't fight for the Ghana that we want, we will not get the Ghana that we need. So if His Excellency the President, and I know him a bit, he's a good, nice man. Whatever is holding him, I don't know. John Mahama is a good, fine man. His brain is on point. His children are sweet people. I can't understand that he would think of other people's children to drink this water. I don't think the First Lady in her sanity would ever sit down and approve of any of this when one of the people she loves the most has died. Why should the Minister of Lands be raving and ranting as if he's the only one on the street? Where are the people who said 1 week? Sam George, my brother, Iboyo. Okujato, where are you? We have to call you out. My own brother, Roxy Paul, you cannot change your mouth. Please, it's not about your party. It is about Ghana. There should be something we should stand for. Sam George said the president can solve this in 1 week. By doing what? Declaring a state of emergency. And that's true. If any president were to declare a state of emergency, nobody goes there. So that's true. That will solve the problem. There's no question about that. That is true. And if you say these things and you come to government and say that, well, we are in government, as you just said, that the turbidity of the water is getting worse under your government, worse than when you said we should declare a state of emergency. At a certain turbidity level, you said declare a state of emergency. Turbidity level becomes worse. You now have the power. And you tell us that you don't want to declare a state of emergency, and we should listen to all this beautiful English being spoken by a lawyer, that we have done this, we have done you and this and that. All that is okay. It's a political question. The acting Chief Justice told the Bar Conference this week that the Galamsey has become worse under President Mahama. Felix Kwame Ofosu, the government communication minister, says he needs evidence of that. He needs evidence of the fact that the situation has become worse. He said nobody has provided the evidence. He doesn't have the evidence. Kolebu Teaching Hospital is reporting things. He doesn't have the evidence. The turbidity of the water from Ghana Water Company, he doesn't have the evidence. These are the matters that is making the politics unbelievable. So this is the situation confronting the NDC. It is true that the state of emergency could stop Galamsey. It is true. The NDC were right in opposition, and those saying today are also right. Now this is the situation. NDC was in opposition, says that the thing is at 20%. You need to declare state of emergency, Mr. President. NDC comes to office at 60%, and they say, oh no, a state of emergency, it will come later. Galamseyers own the politics. Council of State, Mr. President knows, everybody knows. the kind of people who are there, that you find the people in there. The executive, they are there. Parliament, they are there. The only place where they are, in fact, even the media, some of them own the media. Yeah. Where's our hope? If Mr. President will not do it, it's okay. I'm tired. I've suffered under every government. You guys can come and punish me, it's okay. Somebody should die for something. Omani, my brother, he died for something, but his own people cannot even make what he died for even count. They are thinking that they've raised 3-something million or 6-something million using government donations and all that blah 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 to use that to mask and say I'm thinking of your family. That's the small thinking that you people have. Nothing, small thinking. You think you give people money and that is it. It's not just for what he wants. He wants you to transform this country. That's why Omani would have been a fine president. Please, we should stand for something. If you're an NDC man and this is happening, talk to your people, stand out. You should have honor. You can't be an MP with reasonability, with mandate, with allegiance to the Constitution of Ghana. And you see this and keep quiet and come and have the audacity to come and even discuss the fact that the president never used the word state of emergency. Nonsense. Do you have a heart? Do you have a heart? Do you have a conscience?
They should declare a state of emergency. All mining should just stop now.
Just as we declared lockdown during COVID, let there be a certain declaration of it. It shows seriousness.
People are beginning to tell me that in the next election, don't vote for him. People are this. I go in the streets. I don't go to the universities. I'm on the streets. People on the streets are now telling me don't vote for him. NDC is going. That one went. We'll send this one out. We don't care who's coming. We'll vote for that person. We'll try that person. Can you imagine? This is not a joke. Oh.
Hello. Something different is taking shape somewhere. You want to know? Then let's march to the Volta region and make a stop at Ho, the regional capital. From good town roads, a new market, square, a university and an airport, among other things, we hit another junction. Ho is to be host of Ghana's newest plush gated community. To be called the Oxygen City, the project is to be executed by the TDC Ghana Limited under the auspices of the Ministry of Water Resources, Works and Housing. We are in exciting times. The reset agenda is on, isn't it? Make a date with us at 10 a.m. on December 17, 2025 at Ho, where President John Dramani Mahama launches the Oxygen City. Yes, it is something new from the doer.
Hello? Hello, Auntie Abena. You won't believe what just happened. Grandma received her 4 TVs. 4 TVs? Yes, 4. Okay, I'm coming.
I'm not able to.
It's like a scandal now. You are using it to spread grandma like that. Spread grandma? 4 TVs, 2 fridges, microwave. Abba, Kojo, why? Do you want to open an electrical shop for her?
Hey, no! It's a regular 100 cedis I send her.
I'm sure it's Uncle Atu.
Let's call him.
Atu? Why? Atu? Why are you spreading a grandma with appliances?
Me? Spread who? When? How? Please, oh, it could be Amma.
Let's call Amma.
Let me call her.
Hello?
Amma, why?
What are you saying?
Appliances for grandma, no. Why?
Hey, it's not me, oh.
Assembly, critical.
Let's call grandma.
Let's call grandma.
Hello?
Hey, grandma. So who is buying all those stuff for you?
Call me Granny Cash. Grandma know the joke, the luckiest. If they do me 5 hours per year. When I buy ticket 100 cedis, I pay them small or big. I automatically get my free gift.
Hey, sir! Yes, so with the luckiest, anytime you buy tickets up to 100 cedis, whether small or at once, you are guaranteed to win a free gift. TV sets, fridges, hampers, airtime, cash. Remember to dial *712#, choose option 4 and follow the prompt. With the luckiest, everybody wins. Even Granny Cash.
Chichi winning nara, me ding edge baby dapa, me dear sonko crane bremo. Now did what you animal with you and ed Japan me de bremo. And no any summer spices. Summer spices in here, and wow no bebreo. Various flavors, Ubenya a yako, Ubenya nemchi, you do good jollof woman and we yet dead. Ubenya ye do quam, you do for you, hot nako pibito. Na Emma with Gianni, and yet dead. When you mean ya, you can your cocoa now for Eka.
Autant voyer communication, ni enjoy Uduba, that Samu spices.
One in the essence, no time. I'm going to get that. Samu spices, in a Sabi, Daddy so say. Samu spices, Moon Samu.
Samu spices, Yama chicken.
Samu spices.
Nsaka in Ketwa, measure 10 grams. Your chicken, spaghetti, garlic and ginger, stew, can jollof, and the flavors of do bebre.
Samu spices, yes, Saka.
The festive season is here again, and your most preferred estate partner is giving you 25% discount on land sale. Yes, for our Bronya Asase promo, Estate Masters is offering this massive discount for outright purchases. This includes free indenture, free site plan, and a free site visit. So what are you waiting for? Rush now and secure a plot of land while it is still hot. Reach out to us using the numbers below or visit our website at www.estatemastersgh.com. Estate Masters, your most preferred estate partner.
In a world where security is paramount, peace of mind should be a necessity and not a luxury. This is why Virtual Security Africa has created a special discount package up to 30% on our 4 and 8 channel high definition cameras. We are more affordable now than ever. With as low as 4,130 Ghana cedis, you can get 4 high definition cameras, 3 terabyte hard drive, cables, and a digital video recorder. With 6,440 Ghana cedis, you will get 8 high definition cameras, 3 terabyte hard drive, cables, and a digital video recorder. Why choose us? Because we offer top tier quality you can trust, lifetime after sale support, 2 years warranty, and you can view our systems remotely. Sidinua Peke. Spend less, secure more. Call us on 055 874 0764 and 050 331 4068. Virtual Security Africa. We will beat the advertised price of any security product of comparable quality.
Hello, my friends. My name is Calcate Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored. So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. Makes your teeth stronger, chicky whiter, chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Calcates. Happy smile.
This
Christmas, Cattle's Agri Limited is bringing you freshness, flavor, and festive joy straight to your home and office. Right here in Accra, Kumasi, Cape Coast, and Takoradi. Cattle's Agri, your number one poultry plug. Fresh birds, sweet eggs, delivered with love. Get ready for our juicy Medofopa package. You get 1 broiler, 1 layer, 2 crates of eggs, plus our special chicken spices. All for only 450 Ghana cedis. Medofopa, sweet value for you. Or go big with our Coco Bolobo package. That is 2 broilers, 2 layers, 2 crates of eggs, and chicken spices. Just for 800 Ghana cedis. A Coco Bolobo. More chicken, more joy. And for families and corporate bodies ready to feast, try our Odon Soda package. 3 broilers, 3 layers, 3 crates of eggs, plus spices for only 1,200 Ghana cedis. Order now, enjoy more. And the best part is, corporate orders come with free delivery. Terms and conditions apply. Call us now. 0558 376127 or 0241 674268 or 020-331-5557. This Christmas, choose Cattle's Agri Limited. Cattle's Agri Limited. Freshness you can trust.
Are you a public sector worker dreaming of owning your own home but worried about the upfront cost? At Rehoboth Havens, we've made home ownership not only possible but simple, affordable, and convenient. For the first time, you can own your own home with no physical deposit required. Through our partnership with reputable Ghanaian banks, your Provident Fund becomes your deposit, making the process smooth and stress-free. After that, you simply pay the balance through an affordable mortgage with monthly installments designed to fit your income. With mortgage rates as low as 15% and a repayment period of up to 20 years, securing your future home has never been easier. And the best part, every Ghanaian worker deserves a decent home. Own your 2-bedroom home today, starting from just 675,000 Ghana cedis, or upgrade to our executive 3 and 4 bedrooms, all on Sweet Homes, even for more space, comfort, and luxury. Rehoboth Havens is located in the serene hills of Ayimensa Damfa, offering breathtaking views of the Pediasi Ebri Mountains. Here, you're not just buying a house, you are joining a secure, gated community designed for peace, privacy, and comfortable family living. Say goodbye to land litigation, building stress, and construction delays. Say hello to your own home. Move-in ready and free from legal complications. Secure your retirement now. For more information, call us today at +233 55 375 1933 or +233 20 682 3524. Rehoboth Social Housing. Your housing dream becomes reality.
When Kwesi Pratt called me, inviting me to this forum,
They should declare a state of emergency. All mining should just stop now.
Yes, we have to declare a state of emergency.
Just as we declared lockdown during COVID, let there be a certain declaration of it. It shows seriousness.
Yes, I think that national emergency be declared now and today, not tomorrow.
President Akufo-Addo, stop Galamsey now. We will continue this fight and we will continue this struggle until our water bodies are protected.
It is his responsibility. The people of Ghana elected him. He is currently the president of Ghana. And it is his responsibility to deal with Galamsey now.
The Gold Board was introduced as part of reforms. And if the Gold Board was not introduced, I mean, those who were taking the profits from the small-scale mining sector were the foreign traders who were taking that money away. In 6 months, we have exported over $6 billion. About $4 billion of that money was going to go into the private or foreign traders. And so the first thing is you shut the stable door so that the horse doesn't escape, which is what we've done. So if it's from illegal sources, it's from legal sources. At least it's our land that is being destroyed. So let us get the benefit of it instead of foreign traders. So that's the first thing. I've been reluctant to implement a state of emergency in the Galamsey fight because we've not exhausted the powers we even have without a state of emergency. We have the opportunity to arrest anybody, to confiscate any such thing. There are laws for forest protection and all that give us enough powers to be able to act. Implementing a state of emergency might sound nice, but it should be the last extreme, the last resort.
If we don't fight for the Ghana that we want, we will not get the Ghana that we need. So if His Excellency the President, and I know him a bit, he's a good, nice man. Whatever is holding him, I don't know. John Mahama is a good, fine man. His brain is on point. His children are sweet people. I can't understand that he would think of other people's children to drink this water. I don't think the First Lady in her sanity would ever sit down and approve of any of this when one of the people she loves the most has died. Why should the Minister of Lands be raving and ranting as if he's the only one on the street? Where are the people who said 1 week? Sam George, my brother, Igbo, Okujeto, where are you? We have to call you out. My own brother, Roxy Dafiamo Paul, you cannot change your mouth. Please, it's not about your party. It is about Ghana. There should be something we should stand for. Sam George said the president can solve this in 1 week. By doing what? Declaring a state of emergency. And that's true. If any president were to declare a state of emergency, nobody goes there. So that's true. That will solve the problem. There's no question about that. That is true. And if you say these things and you come to government and say that, well, we are in government, as you just said, that the turbidity of the water is getting worse under your government, worse than when you said we should declare a state of emergency. At a certain turbidity level, you said declare a state of emergency. Turbidity level becomes worse. You now have the power. And you tell us that you don't want to declare a state of emergency, and we should listen to all this beautiful English being spoken by a lawyer, that we have done this, we have done you and this and that. All that is okay. It's a political question. The acting Chief Justice told the Bar Conference this week that the Galamsey has become worse under President Mahama. Felix Kwakye Ofosu, the government communication minister, says he needs evidence of that. He needs evidence of the fact that the situation has become worse. He said nobody has provided the evidence. He doesn't have the evidence. Kolebu Teaching Hospital is reporting things. He doesn't have the evidence. The turbidity of the water from Ghana Water Company, he doesn't have the evidence. These are the matters that is making the politics unbelievable. So this is the situation confronting the NDC. It is true that the state of emergency could stop Galamsey. It is true. The NDC were right in opposition, and those saying today are also right. Now this is the situation. NDC was in opposition, says that the thing is at 20%. You need to declare state of emergency, Mr. President. NDC comes to office at 60%, and they say, oh no, a state of emergency, it will come later. Galamsey, yes, own the politics. Council of State, Mr. President knows, everybody knows the kind of people who are there, that you find the people in there. The executive, they are there. Parliament, they are there. The only place where they are, in fact, even the media, some of them own the media. Yeah. Where's our hope? If Mr. President will not do it, it's okay. I'm tired. I've suffered under every government. You guys can come and punish me. It's okay. Somebody should die for something. Omani, my brother, he died for something. But his own people cannot even make what he died for even count. They are thinking that they've raised 3-something million or 6-something million using government donations and all that, blah, blah, blah. To use that to mask and say, I'm thinking of your family. That's the small thinking that you people have. Nothing. Small thinking. You think you give people money and that is it. It's not just for what he wants. He wants you to transform this country. That's why Omani would have been a fine president. Please, we should stand for something. If you're an NDC man and this is happening, talk to your people. Stand out. You should have honor. You can't be an MP with reasonability, with mandate, with allegiance to the Constitution of Ghana. And you see this and keep quiet and come and have the audacity to come and even discuss the fact that the president never used the word state of emergency. Nonsense. Do you have a heart? Do you have a heart? Do you have a conscience?
They should declare a state of emergency. All mining should just stop now.
Just as we declared lockdown during COVID, let there be a certain declaration of it. It shows seriousness.
People are beginning to tell me that in the next election, don't vote for him. People are this. I go in the streets. I don't go to the universities. I'm on the streets. People on the streets are now telling me, don't vote for him. NDC is going. That one went, we'll send this one out. We don't care who's coming. We'll vote for that person. We'll try that person. Can you imagine? This is not a joke. Oh.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to this edition of the program. It's always a pleasure to come your way. Christmas is here, is around the corner, and I'm sure that you are getting ready for it. Tonight, we have an exclusive interview with you, recorded earlier though, with MPP presidential aspirant, Mr. Dr. Brian Acheampong. Brian Acheampong is putting his heart in the race to become the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party in a contest that will occur on the 31st of January 2026, a few weeks away from now. We also have to sincerely apologize to our viewers, especially those on social media, online and YouTube, for our inability to bring you the much advertised Kennedy Agyapong blockbuster interview. The Honorable Kennedy Agyapong was unable to make it. He has promised that he's heading to Ashanti region to campaign, that he's back sometime in the weekend. We'll try and stage it at the beginning of the week. If we're not able to, it will occur soon after the Christmas holidays, and you see it before the New Year. So apologies to all our viewers online. We were hoping to have an encounter with you last night. Unfortunately, we were not able to pull it off. Today, though, we have the exclusive interview with Brian Acheampong. He had quite a bit to say. But maybe let's show you the promo for those of you who have not seen it. And then we'll talk about the Attorney General's press conference. It's been a while, hasn't it, since the learned Attorney General Dominic Ayine held a press conference to update the media on the activities of prosecution, etc., etc. Today, the Attorney General came up with the Government Accountability Series and staged a press conference. We have 3 picks from the Attorney General's press conference. Will deal on the touch screen very, very soon. That's Dominic Ayine in your shot. Learned Attorney General who held a press conference today. We will review the content of some of the content of his press conference. It was quite interesting, wasn't it? So that's coming up shortly on Good Evening Ghana. Now, though, let's remind you that our main interview tonight is with Brian Acheampong. Here's an excerpt promo of the things that you will see in this interview. Have a look.
Mahama had 6.5 million. Bawumia had 4.8 million. Mm-hmm. That is 11.3 million. 350,000 is about 3% of the votes. You see, people talk about breaking the 8 and why we couldn't break the 8. We couldn't break the 8 in 2008. We couldn't break the 8 in 2024. But not being able to break the 8, you could tell from the parliamentary votes, which is the strength of the party. But then you are able to deduce the strength of the candidate, that in addition to the problems of the party, we have the problem of the candidate. I'll give you an example. Okaikwe South, Dokua's place. Your good friend Dokua.
Dokua, yes.
Dokua lost by, I think, 5,000 or so. Yes. Yes. Our presidential candidate lost by 11,000. Same constituency.
Both of them losing.
Both of them losing.
One losing bigger.
Yes. It's not like we are proud of it.
You think it's a rejection of the presidential candidate? Is that
what
the analysis you're trying to make?
But I'm saying, and this has happened in almost every constituency in Ghana.
The campaign is getting very feisty, isn't it? And 2 days ago or so, Adwoa Safo had the occasion to speak, and it was a big blow, a big blast. Atachan had also had the occasion to speak, big blow, big blast. Adwoa Safo said that in spite of her relationship with Kennedy in terms of domestic relationship, having 2 children with him, she feels that her political career will be better protected under Dr. Bawumia. And some people have supported her for speaking the truth and being frank about the truth. Others have said that she didn't speak well. You have been on the campaign trail. I'm sure you review these things. But what did you make of her? You know her as a colleague, member of parliament. So what did you make of her?
I think I would have wished that she had not made those comments. It's a family matter. There are kids involved. It was in bad taste, you know, notwithstanding the challenges that you have with your ex or the children of your father. These comments are not appropriate, because if you keep quiet, you lose nothing.
Keep quiet over what? He supports Bawumia.
No, but I'm saying that you can support Bawumia all you want, and you can campaign for Bawumia all you want, but you don't have to make those statements against your ex-husband. I think that the line was crossed, and in the way that those statements were made. I mean, look, you can support Bawumia. It was me. I'll support him, but I will not go out campaigning because I have a home with kids to deal with, to manage, to answer.
But they don't live together.
No, but it doesn't matter. These are the children between the two of you. Mm-hmm. The children between the two. And Ken has not done anything to her publicly to get this reaction from her. In our cultural settings, I think it was a bit much. You know, that's how I personally, when I listened to it, I said,
So if you were Dr. Bawumia, would you say something to Adwoa Safo?
No, I mean, behind the scenes, I will call, because she was campaigning for him. So I'll call her and say, look, I'm happy that you are campaigning for me, but you also have to realize that you have a home, you have children that you have to manage, to answer to in the future, if not now. And so you may want to look at your campaign communication.
The full interview is coming to you just in 10 minutes from now. Let me head to the touch screen and share with you some interesting perspectives. So that's Dr. Brian Acheampong and okay, yeah, we got it. Are we on it? Okay, yes, interesting. Yeah, you can see me now, can't you? Great. So that's Dr. Brian Acheampong. We have an interview with him, which is coming up just in 10 minutes from now. Now, though, let's turn to the Attorney General and his press conference. The Learned Attorney General, the Honorable Dominic Ayine, good evening, sir. He held a press conference again today, but now we are used to these press conferences. They call it the Government Accountability Series. And at the press conference today, there were 3 major things that we picked from what he said, and we're going to share with you. Well, the first video that we show you is, what's my paper? Oh, damn. The first video we show you is a video. Okay, we have 3 videos. One of them, yes, the first video we show you is about Ken Ofori-Attah's case. Now, the Attorney General announced at the press conference today that he has proceeded with extradition processes to extradite Ken Ofori-Attah back into the Republic for purposes of a trial. We don't know what we should make of the processes that the OSP has undertaken, which has begun the trial. We don't know what we should make of that, but this is what the Attorney General said, that he's beginning the extradition process. We don't know whether he's doing just the extradition and then Ofori-Attah will then be shifted into the ongoing trial. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's going to work. But he announced that he's done the extradition. So questions for him to answer in that regard were, for instance, Sedina Tamaklu, the former appointee of President John Dramani Mahama, against whom there had been a court conviction, but who has been abroad and against whom extradition processes had begun years ago. The Attorney General said that those processes are ongoing, and that was a satisfactory answer to the question, but it was a very relevant question, wasn't it? Now, the Attorney General then also says, we are not too sure what we should make of that, that the former Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, will be hiring very, very powerful lawyers. Very powerful lawyers. I'm not sure what psychology that is building up. Why is our lawyer telling us that the opponent is that, please beware, the opponent could have top lawyers. But we recognize Dominic Ayine, who is a Stanford University graduate, as a very, 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 very top lawyer. The learned Dominic Ayine. He's a graduate of Stanford University. I think Stanford is Ivy League, isn't it? Just Stanford University graduate. So he's a top lawyer. Then he in whom we trust is holding a press conference. And then he is telling us that, whoa, Ken Ofori-Atta, he is going to hire top lawyers. What should we do with that? Attorney General, sorry. What should we do with that information? What should we do with it? That Ken Ofori-Atta is going to hire a top lawyer. To do what for Ken Ofori-Atta? To keep him in America. Okay. That's what the Attorney General said. So that's one. And please, if you see the Attorney General, you can find out from him this top lawyer thing. What is it? Because he is my top lawyer. He, the Attorney General, is a Stanford graduate. He taught me. He's a fantastic lecturer. He's my top lawyer. So why is it Ofori-Atta is going to bring some top lawyers? There was another video of... I haven't shown you the video yet. Okay. So here is the video.
To know, that he has hired some of the top... Yesterday, I got to know that he has hired some of the top lawyers in the United States of America, very experienced lawyers, to, defend him. Now, I'm not afraid at all. All right? I am not afraid at all. But it means that there's going to be a fight in the federal courts in the U.S. If the district court says no, he will go to the circuit court. All right? If the circuit court says no, he's entitled to go to the U.S. Supreme Court to fight his case. So I cannot tell you that he will come tomorrow or he will come the next day. Okay? And I'm just being honest. Accounting to the people means being explicit and truthful. So this is what, we are faced with.
Accounting to the people, we are being truthful. This is what we are facing. The guy is going to get top lawyers. He will go to Supreme Court all the way to the U.S. Federal Supreme Court. They have about 4,000 cases lying down. I don't think that they have looked at. So let's just understand. Some people say that they can try people when they are not here. Is it true? It's true. Let's do that if it has to be done. Okay. Then there's a second video. Which one is that? Okay. The Attorney General also complained about a certain behavior that he has observed with accused persons who are in court. He said that they pay for the bloggers to twist the matters that have been discussed in courts in favor of the accused person, to paint the impression to the observer, the one who is feeding on the information, to paint the picture in the mind of the consumer, that the Attorney General is not winning. He said that. That's what he said. He told the press that. And that, I guess, he's complaining about that behavior that he has observed among accused persons. I think that is a complaint that he's rendering. And he's saying that they pay bloggers so that they may twist the matter. And as a result of that, it may appear that the Attorney General is not really delivering the goods in court when the Attorney General actually is delivering. But how can bloggers twist any matter concerning the Attorney General's work in court? When the Attorney General has a platform every day, 24/7, to call a press conference, which he seems to like doing, and tell the general public and the world what the facts are, as he did today. An Attorney General with that level of access to media and to exclusive platforms should not be complaining about something that bloggers are publishing that is wrong and all that. Because he has the platform. Well, okay, so today he mentioned that, but he didn't quite cite examples. So it's difficult to know whether from tomorrow, if you are listening to these bloggers talking about the press conference or you are listening to me talking about the court issues, whether you know, which aspects that you should be careful about. Because he didn't quite say, he just made a blanket statement that bloggers are publishing stuff that are not correct. Have a look at the video.
They get bloggers, they pay everyone to be saying things that are not. So, for instance, if you say, oh, the evidence is now coming out that Ghana must go bags of money were being transferred, it's normal at the national security. You know, for God's sake, I didn't say, if you look at my case, I never said that Kwabena Edubonhi stole money in Ghana must go bags. Have I made that case? So what is the relevance of the Ghana must go bags argument? All right, I leave it to you, to your judgment. But if you look at my case, there were bank transfers. And I also have evidence of how the money was spent.
One important matter resolved. The Learned Attorney General says that he did not say that the accused person, Kwabena Edubonhi, stole money in Ghana must go bags. The Attorney General says he did not say that. So we believe him, isn't it? But I'm wondering, who introduced Ghana must go bag in the Kwabena Edubonhi conversation? Who did? How did we know anything about Ghana must go bag? Who did? Was it at the Attorney General's press conference? I can't remember. Was it at the Attorney General's press conference? I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. We have to review the tape, shouldn't we? We are going to review the tape. Because he says he did not say that Kwabena Edubonhi stole money in Ghana must go back. So maybe he said Kwabena Edubonhi carried money in Ghana must go back. If it was that way, why was our attention being drawn to Ghana must go back and money being carried in it? That is also framing an offense in the mind of reasonable people. Any communication that says that money was carried in a Ghana must go bag, a communication that is coming out of a prosecutor's desk, and he's telling the general public or the press that money was carried in this bag we call Ghana must go bag, that communication is suggesting to the people that that enterprise is an offense or that it is irregular. That's what it means. Yes, it's quite straightforward, isn't it? It's suggesting that it's irregular. But the Attorney General then says to us now that he did not say that he stole money in Ghana must go back. These press conferences are good. I'm sure as we go along, clarifications will come on many, many things. So that's the Attorney General on the second video. So what's the third video about? So the third video was about, the third pick that we made was about, the Attorney General says, people are concluding, bloggers are misreporting and concluding on the things happening in courts. And that when his investigator comes into the box, we will see the evidence that the investigator will bring. And we will know that the money was spent from March to April or something, March to September, something like that, of 2023 or so. We will know that the money was spent. When Attorney General says that, has he not also prejudged the matter in the public domain? That's exactly what he's doing. He is saying that, forget about what you are hearing that I'm losing the case. When my investigator comes into the box, you will see. But we can wait for the investigator to come to the box. The Attorney General ought not to threaten that the investigator will come. The case has been adjourned until February or so. The investigator will come, we'll deal with it. He will be there. The investigator will be there. They'll ask him questions. He will answer it. We will all see. In any case, either of us, none of us, has the power to determine the case. It's the judge. He's a single guy who has the power to determine the case. So all of us have a responsibility not to pretend that we have already won the case, because a judge will be delivering the case. But before a judge delivers, we are being told that an investigator is going to come and would see what he would do. Anyway, that was the next video. Have a look.
The day my investigator takes the stand, you will see from his witness statement the documentary evidence, including bank transfer, advice, okay? Advice slips that show that $7 million was transferred. Counsel for Edu Boahen, the Honorable Atachia, spent a lot of time cross-examining on the exchange rate. And that is where this whole issue about whether it was 7 million, it was 49 million, or it was, whatever. $7 million were transferred. All right? So the exchange rate for me is of no moment. As far
Fair enough. Whether the exchange rate is of any moment or is really inconsequential, the court will determine that. But this was the third video that we picked up. So yes, congratulations to the Attorney General. Good press conference, and it's good that he's filled in the gap. It's been a while, but he's filled in the gap quite nicely. And these are 3 picks from the Attorney General's press conference. Let's take text messages from Anziba. When we are back, we will then set it up for the conversation with Dr. Brian Acheampong on the NPP race, which is ending on January 31. Anziba, what are people saying?
Thank you very much. For our first message is coming from Obed Acheampong. He says Dr. Brian Acheampong is winning this election hands down. Emmanuel Ponsa says Dr. Bawumia is a man of destiny. He has been ordained to be the president of Ghana in 2028. Hashtag win with Bawumia. From John, he says Dr. Brian Acheampong is winning. Isaac also says Dr. Brian Acheampong is winning hands down. Gomzoya says, good evening, Uncle Paul. Dr. Bawumia is our hope going into 2028's general election. Dr. Bawumia holds the victory key. We are winning with Dr. Bawumia. Master Planner Jr. from Kintampo says, all the legal and political issues are being delineated here on Good Evening Ghana. This is why some of us sacrifice our sleep to learn from this show. The Attorney General is in a state of dilemma. I now understand why the minority leaders are calling on President Mahama to do reshuffling, and I think it's a good call. Coming from Edward, he says, it is true that the bloggers are twisting the facts to suit the defendants. I don't blame them because the NDC communicators have stopped doing better communication, or NDC are now using inexperienced communicators. And lastly, coming from Ellie, he says, good evening, Paul. I think Sarah Adwoa-Safo didn't do anything wrong since her message didn't criticize Kennedy's character, but instead informed the delegates why they should vote for Dr. Bawumia. As a political career would be more successful with Dr. Bawumia than with Kennedy. Isn't it true that political parties aren't family? They aren't family issues? Kudos to Sarah for her courage. And that would be it. Over to you, Paul.
Yeah, all right. Should we take a short, quick break and then we come back to roll out? Let's see. It's 9:54. We go on 10:54. We can take the break after. We have 1 hour. So we take the break later. So we go to, is that okay? Yes, so we take the break later. Let's now go and roll our tape. It's an already recorded interview. Should I take a break? Okay, all right. Sorry, viewers. Don't want me to take a break now. We have just a short break, and then when we come back, we roll the tape so that it will be uninterrupted. This Good Evening Ghana is live. We'll be right back.
This is my secret. Give us P capsules. Emma, I want to drink from now on to me to my ding one pem. Give us P capsules. Over do us, Mama. Ono enemy lawyer.
Ah, and to lawyer no na show bottom. Are you from? They na upon permission ba bet share mo as a niji.
Bosano.
No. Nige na fi waka wo. The friend give us cold capsules. Say yes siyare na wo so ko di wo ni pedwem woni na wo posa amaman entimi ma wunja wo nan yi. Unum give us cold capsules. Obey free.
Lawyer.
Give us cold capsules.
And I give us pea capsules.
Hey, and they give us food.
Chinasuma.
And men what if you do what you do cronkwan ever. Give us cold capsules. A painful a batter one more menu for an inquada when if you do me nunca.
Wabed doom, time aso. Hey, J. Watch it, na learning. Missy, watch and learn. Makwema besisia. Abozing. I can say no ya konati and the more drink woman. Hey. But I didn't mean. Oh, sorry. She knew her old days. Eji, Dabio, baby womb. Ready? Hey, baby womb. Ah, Eji, I'll cause some discomfort. Ah. Sorry, well, uncle, where would the dad? Why your funeral?
Say a Persori insecticide GB ato a user. Ko pharmacy na shop biamu. Na mum say a pharmacy supermarket and a shop ra. Na repedudu to akotonwa. Ono fra Royal Dutch and our Aerofield Trading. Efi spray with daimwa.
In my line of work, a confident smile is everything. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste keeps me on top of my game and ensures my smile is always radiant and bright.
With the tiring nature of my job, we spend several hours under the scorching sun. To keep our teeth white and our breath fresh all the time, we use none other than Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. You're on a Kessie and in a kit one.
Samayo Kendini, and who be here? Symmetry Sapapadia to a mammy man for Kel Charcoal's natural ingredients, and a bomb is several buying, and maniswing, Nesasu Mama Hotel so it will be you.
Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Choose Kel Charcoal Toothpaste for anti-cavity, whiter teeth, and fresher breath all day. Available in 80 gram and 150 gram. Grab yours today.
Kel, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
Hello? Hello, Auntie Abena. You won't believe what just happened. Grandma received her 4 TV. 4 TVs? Yes, 4.
Okay, I'm coming.
It's like a scandal now. You are using it to spread grandma like that. Spread grandma? 4 TVs, 2 fridges, microwave. Abba, Kojo, why? Do you want to open an electrical shop for her?
Hey, no! It's a regular 100 cities I send her.
I'm sure it's Uncle Atu.
Let's call him.
Atu, why? Atu, why are you spreading a grandma with appliances?
Me? Spread who? When? How? Please, it could be Amma.
Let's call Amma.
Let me call her.
Hello?
Amma, why?
What are you saying?
Appliances for grandma, no. Why?
Hey, it's not me, oh.
Something critical.
Let's call grandma.
Let's call grandma.
Hello?
Hey, grandma. So who is buying all those stuff for you?
Call me Granny Cash. Grandma know the joke, the luckiest. If they do me 5 pounds per year. When I buy ticket 100 cedis, I pay them small or big. I automatically get my free gift.
Hey, sir! Yes, so with the luckiest, anytime you buy tickets up to 100 cedis, whether small or at once, you are guaranteed to win a free gift. TV sets, fridges, hampers, airtime, cash. Remember to dial *712#, choose option 4 and follow the prompt. With the luckiest, everybody wins. Even Granny Cash.
Jollof! I am free!
Jollof. No, you maybe me va Metro TV on the 20th of December. Just this Saturday, me ava do jollof. Maybe me va me de me do. Me nunu. Ivamia do jollof.
So I'll see all of you at the Jollof Party at Metro TV on Saturday, 20th. But then the Jollof Party. Buna ready. But the Jollof Party. Atasa.
One brand one betty.
Thank you very much for staying with us. And now it's time for us to watch the interview with Brian Acheampong. Recorded earlier, we asked him questions about the MPP presidential race, the tensions that are mounting in there. We asked him what is his claim to it. Why does he think it's his time? We looked at the interview. We believe that he was sober and that he spoke well. This is the full interview. The MPP contest is getting into the home stretch, isn't it? And one person you cannot ignore is Brian Acheampong. Whatever it is and whatever happens on January 31st, the MPP will not be able to mount a formidable campaign in 2028 without the mobilization capacity of Brian Acheampong. I mean, here's a guy who can have, he has a place where he can hold as many as 5,000 delegates and speak to them all day. If Brian was not running, his hotel would have certainly been the center for all presidential candidates to meet everyone else. But he's running, so he has appropriated it to himself. I've been there to see what he's doing. And on Sundays, if you go to Impresso at Brian's hotel, it's amazing. Where did you get this mobilization capacity from?
Well, good evening, Paul. It's good to see you again. I've been in the business of organizing. We actually ordered the PSEC.
For the dining hall, as dining hall prefect.
I think, I was the one organizing the buses.
For the Ntako?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I remember that. I remember that. Oh, yes, so you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, myself and Omar Farouk.
Yes.
Ramatu Al-Hassan's son.
Yes.
The late Omar Farouk.
Yes.
A business partner.
So you like to mobilize people?
I'm also a good organizer.
So politics was a natural destination for you?
Well, it was a plan of the Lord. We are here.
You were quoted quite a bit when the election was lost to the MPP for saying that MPP was going to win the election anyway, and the MPP did not win the election. The defeat was not just a normal defeat, it was a Herculean one. It's been the biggest in the Fourth Republic. It certainly means that you didn't see right, did you?
Well, we did. We did see right up until 2022 and entering into 2023. We had to perfect the choice of a candidate. We had severe discussions in the party on which direction to go. We had to cure some mischiefs. We were basically, I don't know, for the lack of a better word, had to go in a certain direction for a candidate. And we did. We had to ram it through the party and the population and see if it will work. And at all times, we had to stay positive on the message. Unfortunately, that did not work.
Did you at any point get a sense of the fact that this was a third term the MPP was asking for and it was going to be difficult?
Truly, but we had also done a lot of work. We had done in all sectors, the rail sector, the infrastructure sector. We had done more than any government in the history of this country.
Infrastructure?
Absolutely. We built more roads than anybody. We started more hospitals than anybody. We retooled the military, and if anybody had ever done, we retooled the police service, more sports infrastructure than anybody. So we had done a lot. And we believe that we could break the 8, even though we couldn't break it with Kufuor, that we could break the 8. And there was nowhere with the results that came indicating that we had a chance to win that. But I believe that it was possible.
It is possible is what was said. So, but right now, you have jumped ship from the Mahamadou Bawumia train, which is still on the road towards a presidential ambition, and you have formulated yours, and you have deprived the Bawumia campaign of whatever you did for them in 2023 in Eastern Region, without giving them a signal that I will not be running with you anymore. How did you break the news to Mahamadou Bawumia, whom you have supported 5,000% in 2024? How did you break the news to him that, Chief, this time I'm going on my own?
I think the Musa Dankwa tried to describe it, that there are some structural problems with the candidature of Mahamadou Bawumia, and he will do us a lot of good if he does not contest. He will do the MPP a lot of good if he does not contest in future.
Musa Dankwa said that?
Yes, it's a tape circulating that he made those statements. And those structural challenges are, in addition to what even he, Musa Dankwa, does not know, are the ones that I compiled and reached out to the candidate and said, look, we will have challenges if we continue like this, and therefore, if you can give the party...
You reached out to Dr. Bawumia directly?
Well, yes. That if you can give out, consider the interest of the party and bar out, that would be great for us so that we can find a new candidate and then press on. But then also the perceived division and rancor, the rank and file, the supporters of himself and that of Kennedy that was emerging. You know, it was something that we could not deal with fully in 2023. It took us into the elections, and even post the elections, when everything was said and done, the results had been announced, and we were doing a thank you tour. These things started emerging all over again. So it was very clear to me that it was going to take us into 2028, and it would not give us the opportunity or a chance at winning that election. And you know, if we don't win 2028, we're in serious trouble. So we had this conversation. I also met with the wife, who encouraged me to stay on board, and I said, look...
So you met with Dr. Bawumia and you met with Hajiya Samira?
I met with
discussing
Samira,
these matters.
And she encouraged me to come on board, and, you know, I said, we have an election to win. MPP is in to win power, and we have to do everything possible as politicians to focus on the power. Nothing emotional, you know, nothing personal. We exist to win power, and that is what we have to prosecute at all times.
So how did the meeting end? The meeting ended with Dr. Bawumia and Samira knowing that Brian is going to run against us, or that Brian is not going to support us.
That of was with Samira. It ended with no hard feelings. I mean, we continue to talk even up to this day. And I am the one that went to her house around Chado. We sat down, we had a conversation. The husband had traveled out of town, and we promised to meet again when the husband returned, but there was no such opportunity. I think that I met the husband, and we agreed to meet subsequent, and that opportunity did not come, but we all hit the road. So that's really how it ended.
It's quite complicated. So you know that you are taking Eastern Region away from Dr. Bawumia's support base of 2024. You are certain about that?
I think I'm taking beyond Eastern Region. I'm taking beyond Eastern Region. I'm certain that, you know, I'm going to win quite a lot of regions. I'm certain that I'm going to win Upper East Region. I'm very certain that I'm taking home Upper West. I'm very certain that I'm taking West and North. I'm certain that I'm splitting Central. I'm certain that I'm winning Accra. Certain that I'm winning Ashanti Eastern.
You're winning everywhere then.
Well, it will be a landslide.
A landslide for Brian Achampong, first time on the NPP presidential ticket.
Since you are being told, you will not be surprised, January 31st.
That's interesting. You've been looking at the data, as I've been told. What have you found?
Well, I think that the rank and file of the party, they've gotten to the point where they need something new. They're talking to, I've had a chance to come into contact with 200,000 of the 209,000 delegates. None of the aspirants have done that.
That's interesting. There are 209,000 votes available.
Yes.
209,000 for 2020, for 31st January.
That's correct.
And out of the 209, because there's an album.
Yes.
So all candidates have the album.
Yes.
So you know these 200,009 by name.
Yeah, I have all that.
And by phone numbers.
All those are in my applications. I have their names, their numbers, their pictures.
So you know that you have met 200,000.
200,000 candidates have been in contact with. 50,000 of them have visited me at Rock City already. 50,000.
Okay, so if I'm doing a simple calculation and I'm trying to be play the devil's advocate and tell you that you might not win, but this is formidable. So of 50,000, if 25,000 decide to vote for you, worst case scenario, you're already coming up with a quarter of the votes. Is that what it means?
No, it doesn't. I mean, 50,000 is a quarter. Yes.
So you are coming up with a
1/8.
1/8 of the votes at 25,000. That's quite interesting.
But I also have a campaign team, a 40,000-man campaign team on the ground working for me, all of them delegates. So we've built a machinery.
That must cost a lot of money.
Politics is not cheap anywhere.
But this is a huge amount of money. If you've given each delegate 1 cedi, that's 200,000 cedis. If you give each delegate 10 cedis, that's 200,000 times 10. You add another 0 to it. That's 10 cedis, which will not be a significant amount of money.
Those are your calculations. They are not mine.
I know. I'm just imagining that. But certainly you have to give them some money for transport, as they say. So if 200,000 people, you've given everybody 50 cedis, that's the kind of money that has gone into the campaign already. So what is guaranteeing the victory? Is it the interaction and the money you're giving, or is it a message?
Well, I don't know about money that people are giving or money that I'm giving, but what I know is that we're the people are themselves reaching out. That look, they need an escape from what they're going through, the torment of the candidates and their supporters. They themselves need an escape, and we're taking advantage of that. Look, it's so divisive in the front. Before I came in, that people just didn't know what to do, where to go, or what to do with the situation. For that matter. So there's a lot of excitement, in my entry into the game. I'm relatively new. I got in June. By August, 40,000 people had opportunity to come on their own to come see me at Rock City. They come in buses. I think once upon a time you saw.
I've been there.
You saw them. Thousands of people. Literally, I was meeting 1,000, 5,000 people a day, every single day for quite some time. So people were looking for an escape. There was a lot of things were bottled up, and when they had opportunity to escape, they came to me. And then I went round to the constituencies, 220 constituencies that I have been in so far, and the response from the grassroots when I go to the constituencies, compared to what other competitors get when they go to the constituencies, is clear. Who is going to win the day or who is going to win the constituency. I understand politics. I know how to fear delegates and what to allocate for that. And victory is quite certain. And we know that God will deliver that victory for us.
Honorable Brian Achampong, you have done so much work, as you are telling us. But you are an Eastern Region MP, the campaign in Eastern Region for that matter, given where you started and how you have managed it, also holding important ministerial portfolios in Akufo-Addo's administration, including Minister of State and National Security. How come then that at least 12 to 15 MPs in Eastern Region have looked at your campaign, they've looked into your face and say, thank you very much, Brian, but we support Bawumia. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel desperate, despondent? You've done so much work in your own home region. 12 to 15 MPs say we are Bawumia.
I'm totally indifferent to that. Look, there are 23,000 delegates in the Eastern Region. 23,000. If 15 of them decide that they won't support me.
No, delegates?
Yes.
No, I'm talking 15 MPs.
No, but I'm saying the MPs are part of the 23,000 delegates.
Okay, I get it, yeah. But the MP controls something, doesn't it?
I mean, an MP will have 5 or 10 of his boys, but they themselves, when they go for elections in their constituencies, when they are candidates, they don't get 100%. Do you understand?
Yeah.
A lot of them had 3 or 4 others contesting them, and they won with 25-30% of the delegates. The delegates of 2025 going into the 2026 elections are not delegates that you can control their mind. So you decide that you support Bawumia, good for you. They will make their own decisions. This is not a parliamentary elections. This is a presidential elections. In any case, the 15 of them, except for 2 constituencies that as of now it looks 50-50. I'm going to win every other constituency.
In Eastern Region?
Eastern Region, except for the 15 MPs that
in the 15, those constituencies of the 15 MPs, you are cleaning it up?
Except for 2 that, as of today, is 50-50.
Who are those 2?
It's all right. Let's stay with let's stay focused.
But it's 50-50 between you and who? There is it Bawumia, is it Kennedy?
It's 50. I've not crossed the 50% line yet.
Okay, so you still have the majority.
Yes.
And the rest are sharing.
Yes, but I've not crossed the 50% line. But then also there's a huge undecided in those constituencies. It tells me that they have not declared because they are afraid of intimidation. You know, and then when given the opportunity, January 31st, they will do right by me. You know, but so I'm not too worried about
people
those.
People complain of intimidation, that Bawumia people are intimidating. Where is the power to intimidate? The MPP is in opposition. Who is intimidating? How do you intimidate?
It's not a fear of physical assault. Being a polling station officer is, let's say, a prized position at the local level. So when your member of parliament or a senior officer of the party say that if you don't vote for this person, we'll take you out of the album. You know, and some of these people get agitated by that and to some extent very afraid of
but
those.
the album has now been completed, it's been published.
They are talking about future.
Oh, future, okay.
Yes, in future where there are elections, we will come and campaign against you, we'll do this. So those kinds
as a police
of,
station, as a
yes.
police station, yeah, okay.
Yes,
okay,
so they don't want to show where they stand now. So in nationwide now, we have a huge undecided vote. I'm happy to show you the data. So you see,
if I look at it here,
you don't have to call out any.
Okay, no, okay, don't worry. Okay, so I can see everyone here.
Yeah, so if you look at the undecided.
So this is your poll, or is it Musa Danko's
No, this
poll?
is not polls, this is profiling.
What does that mean?
Profiling means that in this room, you, in your production, you know who is MPP, you know who is NDC, you know who is undecided, you know who is 50-50, you know, so we profile the delegates.
So you ask them, are you...
No, you don't ask them, you know you are with them. The profiling is not done by me, it's done by people who are with them in the constituency.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. And this is...
So that's another way of polling?
Yeah, there's polling where you sit here at Metro and call into a Abitifi constituency, you know, and find out will you vote for, who will you vote for? And then they will ask you, where are you calling from? If you say you're calling from Brian's office, they say, we'll vote for Brian. Calling from Bawumia's office, we'll vote for Bawumia. We're calling from this.
But people, they don't tell them where they're calling from.
No, what I'm saying, that the delegates will ask you, where are you calling from?
Oh, they ask?
I mean, I have a call center.
Oh, I see.
And so when you call, they find out.
Where are you calling from?
Yeah, some of the phone numbers, people save them in Truecaller, so before the numbers show up, they know where the call is coming from.
That is coming from Bawumia's office?
Yeah, so they tell you what you want to hear. But in profiling, you are with the people. you here at Metro, you know where people stand. And so when you ask where does this person stand, you're able to tell.
Oh yeah, this is more about me. This is Ken. This is
Exactly.
Brian, this is that.
Exactly. And
so is this profiling that you have done?
Yes. We've profiled 190.
And that shows you ahead.
And the second person is not even close.
Yes, I noticed that.
Exactly. But my point is that what I wanted to show you was the undecided figure, which is quite huge.
Oh, yes.
You see?
Oh, that's a lot.
Exactly. And so if I pull constituency by constituency, you are able to tell where the intimidation is more prevalent.
So you are saying that people should wait for a huge surprise?
Yeah, well, me telling you now, they don't have to wait. Now they know. So it will not be a surprise.
No, I mean, the delegates know, but the rest of the Ghanaian people who are not part of the delegates, but who are very interested in this MPP race, watching TV and radio all the time, they should be ready for a Brian victory.
They heard it from you. So it won't be a surprise, January 31st. I won't be surprised.
Has any first-timer won the primaries? Well, 92, everyone was a first-timer.
Yes. And if nobody has, the first time will be January 31st.
Let's come back to 2024.
But Bawumia won his first time.
Yes, he was a first-timer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a first-timer and he won. Yeah.
Nothing new.
Yeah. So you are saying that if the MPP were to present Dr. Bawumia again, wouldn't he be coming in different circumstances?
And they will be.
Different circumstances from 2024's election. Or you think that the analysis from the 2024 election is so damning that a representation of Dr. Bawumia will not be favorable to the MPP?
Let me give you some information. I'm sure you are aware. It may have skipped you. Time has gone by very fast. In the 2024 elections, the biggest political party in Ghana on record, the MPP, in 7 regions of this country, we could not win a single constituency.
7 regions?
Yes. Oti.
Oti 1 year.
Upper East.
Volta.
Upper West. Volta. Savannah. Bono East. Western North.
Savannah?
Yes.
We have a seat there.
Presidential.
Abujinapo is that?
Abujinapo won, Bawumia lost.
Oh, you mean the presidential?
Presidential.
We didn't win any constituency
in
presidential constituencies.
In 7 regions of this country. Not one.
Yeah, but you know, the MPP doesn't win the regions. The MPP wins the numbers.
But I'm talking about, so the numbers
are... In 2008, MPP had won 2 regions and they had won the election.
No, I'm saying, if you go into the region, there are constituencies that make up the region.
Okay.
In the 19 constituencies of the Volta region, Akufo-Addo won Hohoe.
The presidential?
Yes.
No,
I'm saying MPP won Hohoe.
That's parliamentary.
We did not win the presidential.
Parliamentary. Yeah.
But in Oti we won.
We won some presidential.
Yes.
Okay.
In Upper East, we won.
In some constituencies in the
Binduri. We won Binduri. We won Timpani. Joseph Kwenka and Abanga Abdullahi. We won Binduri, we won Timpani.
That was a 16.
I'm saying Akufo-Addo won some constituencies. In Upper West, we won 5. In Savannah, we won 2. In Western North, we won 3. In Oti, we won. Oti Jako, the former deputy minister, I think for gender also. In 2024, 7 regions, presidential, we could not win a single constituency. Do you know worse off? When we were pushing the vice president's agenda in 2023, one of the reasons is that if we can secure the votes from the north, the northern half of Ghana, which we believed was his strength, then we can hold the base in Eastern, Ashanti, Western, and the likes. The 5 regions that we could not win the 7 regions that we could not win a single constituency, 5 of them are from the northern half of Ghana. Oti, Upper East, Upper West, Savannah, Bruno East. We could not win a single constituency. You know, Savannah is where John Mahama comes from. 7 constituencies in Savannah. A vice president comes from Northeast. 6 constituencies in Northeast. Mahama was able to go to Northeast and win 3 constituencies. We could not win a single constituency in Savannah. The MPP, Stephen Kreku's Western Region, Papa Wusu and Kuma's Western Region, Gladys Asma. In Takoradi, we can win 20,000 vote difference, MPP, in favor of MPP. In 2024, 17 constituencies in the Western Region, presidential, we got 1.
Do you mean single one?
1.
1 vote?
No, 1 constituency.
Out of 17,
we only won 1 constituency, Takoradi. Even that, with 444 votes.
Oh, that's what MPP won with Takoradi.
444 votes.
You mean Takoradi?
I'm telling you.
400.
That we win 20,000. We won 444 votes.
And this is also Akume's former constituency. Is that what the regional minister was?
Kobe Otrida Akume.
He lost.
Presidential, he won.
He won the parliament.
But it's the only, we won in Takoradi, but presidential, the whole Western region, presidential, we only won Takoradi.
And with 444
votes.
So we nearly lost.
They're all of Central.
Coming from what, 20,000?
Yeah, I mean, this is Central, Western region is MPP.
Yeah, it is. It's always been. Even under Rawlings, it's always been.
Central region, 23 constituencies.
But that's a swing region anyway.
Fair enough.
Central is swing.
But MPP presidential, we got 2.
Of the 23?
Yes, this is a region that we had 17 constituencies. 17.
For presidential from the last election?
Yes, 17. Yeah. 26, 24, we had 2. Paul, Greater Accra, 34 constituencies, 3-4. Eviasan 9, 34. NPP presidential, we had 2. And if you go into the results, we lose 10,000, 20,000. We lost 1 constituency, 40,000.
Is it not because of stay-home candidates, stay-home voters?
Let me tell you about stay-home and go and vote delegates. Look, you are the presidential candidate, I'm parliamentary, same constituency. So naturally, when you take the ballot paper and you vote parliamentary, from there, you go and vote presidential.
Correct.
So when they tally MPP, NPP, parliamentary, presidential, it should be almost the same. In elections, because of the local problems that I have in Abitifi, naturally, if I vote with Bawumia, my vote should be slightly less, 50, 20 votes. It's normal.
For the presidential to be higher than the parliamentary?
Parliamentary.
Okay.
It's normal.
Okay.
And in all elections, for the history, since elections were held in Ghana, there's never been an election where an aggregate of the parliamentary elections has been close or more than the presidential, except in 2024.
Usually the presidential is more? Is that the point?
Yes, the presidential is more. Except in 2024, where almost 99% of constituencies in Ghana, the MPP parliamentary candidate did better than the presidential candidate. It has never happened in the history of politics in Ghana before.
That the parliamentary candidate is doing better?
Yes, look, 99% of them, it means that the whole Ghana, every MPP parliamentary candidate did better than the presidential candidate. The community is telling you that, notwithstanding the problems that they have with their parliamentary candidate, they prefer him to the presidential candidate. In a few constituencies, that our presidential candidate was able to beat the parliamentary candidate. If you go in those constituencies, you realize that we had MPP problems. For example, Asin South, where the presidential candidate had 17,000, in Team Fojo had 14,000. When we went in there, we realized that the MPP guy who was unhappy went independent
against the Team Fojo.
Against the Team Fojo, and pulled 10,000 of Team Fojo's votes. And that is the reason why the presidential candidate did better than in Team Fojo. Same for Aguna West.
No, the Team Fojo example was used, and rightly so, by Bawumia people, saying that Ntim Fojo is a Christian, is a reverend minister. Dr. Bawumia is a Muslim. He did better than Ntim Fojo in that constituency. The constituency is a Christian constituency.
But I'm not
so
even
the
going
Christians
to
voted for the Muslim.
Bawumia was trying to do a religious politics explanation. I'm not even going into the religious politics. But I'm saying that even the example that he gave, he did beat Ntim Fojo because an MPP person went independent and pulled 10,000 votes.
So that those were the MPP votes?
Yes.
That went to him?
Yes. So if the independent guy was not there and they voted for Ntim Fojo, he would have had about 24,000. Presidential, we had 17,000.
You mean Ntim Fojo would have done better?
Better.
Yeah, in keeping with the misnomer you are talking
Yes.
about of 2024, where
Yes.
parliamentary candidates were doing better than the presidential candidates.
All throughout the
You are
country.
saying that that doesn't often happen because there's always local politics that take something away from the parliamentary candidate. So that even if you are winning, because the presidential candidate is not part of the local politics,
Wonderful.
the party people are united for the presidential candidate.
Yes.
They may be bickering about the parliamentary candidate
Yes.
one way or the other.
Yes.
Okay, so you're explaining why when you look at results from 92, you will always see that the presidential candidate is doing better than the parliamentary candidate.
Than the aggregate of the parliamentary candidate. Except in 2024, where
For the MPP, where the aggregate of the parliamentary was better than
presidential by 350,000 votes.
Oh, that's also interesting.
And 350.
You've done the data
Of course.
crunching.
I'm saying
The total number of votes received by the MPP in the parliamentary elections
Yes.
exceeds the presidential by as much as 300,000.
Almost 350. Yes. Yes. And the 300,000 is almost 3% of the votes because John Mahama had 6.5 million. Bawumia had 4.8 million. That is 11.3 million. 350,000 is about 3% of the votes. You see, people talk about breaking the 8 and why we couldn't break the 8. We couldn't break the 8 in 2008. We couldn't break the 8 in 2024. But not being able to break the 8, you could tell from the parliamentary votes, which is the strength of the party. But then you are able to deduce the strength of the candidate, that in addition to the problems of the party, we have the problem of the candidate. I'll give you an example. Okaikwe South, Dokua's place. A good friend, Dokua. Dokua lost by, I think, 5,000 or so. Yes. Yes. Our presidential candidate lost by 11,000. Same constituency.
Both of them losing.
Both of them losing.
One losing bigger.
Yes. It's not like we are proud of it.
You think it's a rejection of the presidential
But
candidate? Is that
but
the analysis you're trying to make?
But I'm saying, and this has happened in almost every constituency in Ghana.
Was this
Almost
not
every
the
constituency in
the
Ghana.
candidate that the MPP elected by 60% with a lot of fanfare and a lot of unity vibes at the stadium? Kennedy had come in with his showdown something, and they had a lot of conversation. They showed us a picture of unity.
Yes.
How then does all of these then show and indicates that the presidential candidate was not liked even by NPP people? Could that not be a rejection of the economic situation that Ghanaians found themselves in, and the so-called sense of the regime of Akufo-Addo, allegations of corruption, etc., etc.? They call something arrogance of power and all of that. Is that not all of that?
But
you seem to be blaming the presidential candidate.
The aggregate of everything that you are saying builds up to what we call breaking the 8. That is a degree of difficulty. 8.
Yes.
An aggregate of it. So that's why we have dealt with it. But Akufo-Addo was trying to break Kufuor's 8. He had 49.7%. He won the first round. It was the same breaking the 8. The aggregate of the sins of the appointees of Kufuor
Was all there at the time.
was all there.
That was surely there. The aggregate of the sins was there.
That's
because people talked about it.
That's 49.7%.
People also even talked about the massive negative propaganda against Akufo-Addo in that election. the allegations of drug and all of that, which were all untrue, were all part of the problems.
Yes.
That brought him to 49.
And he won the first one. But this time...
Yeah, no, but you see, 2024's economic situation was not the same as 2008.
But I mean, every election situation will be different.
But the economic situation globally was dire. Ghana was in the middle of it.
But the voters knew. Voters are part of the global situation.
Yeah, they were aware.
I'm saying
they must have been.
And the MPP people also are part of the global situation. But after 16 years of marketing a candidate, 8 years as running mate, 8 years as vice president, still trying to break the 8, we had 41%. That's the difference. Are we going to go into 2028 marketing a candidate as the champion of the economy, which is the platform that when Akufo-Addo brought him in 2008, Sidi na ye hata hata, Bafa Brante bi obabe CC no amayen. And then we go into 2028 and we're going to go into the digitalization again, where the people of Cote are. You see?
But the digitalization has now been applauded by everyone as a very major policy of the MPP.
But I'm saying
that is sustaining Ghana today. FinTech, all of these things that you guys did. That's what everybody's talking about. That's Bawumia, isn't it?
No, please. Let us not go there. The evolution of technology is not an individual. Being an advocate for something doesn't mean that it's your handiwork. We would have done FinTech anyway. FinTech is going to go on with or without. I have a PhD in information systems, and I'm not claiming to be the brainchild of digitalization in Ghana. When I started one laptop per household in this country, the intensification of computers in this country, that was my handiwork. Do you understand? I have not claimed to be the one in charge of digitalization. I digitalized controller, accountant, general systems, banks in this country, insurance companies in this country, all the major software that they use. They are all my handiwork. And I'm not claiming to be the god of digitalization. That's not the point. The point we're making is that the strength on your arrival was the economy. And it was backed by where you are coming from. By BOG, respected guy.
But didn't he deliver? 2017, 2018, inflation was on single digits, no IMF problems. 2019, fantastic. And then COVID hit at the end of 2019, and the NPP government could not recover, as many governments across the world could not recover from the excessive spending on COVID because of the frights that we were going to die. And so government spent so much money. You at that time,
there's something we call resilience.
You guys worked hard.
But I'm saying that
chasing people who had COVID in villages.
There's something
and isolating
we call
them.
What you build should be able to withstand earthquakes. Resilience.
But we are a developing country. It's not simple.
We look at the sub-region. I mean, no, let us not go in there.
The sub-region did not spend that much on COVID.
No. Let us not go in the poor. You know what happens, and I know what you are trying to tease out. In the end, you take ownership.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, that's correct.
Which did not happen.
Oh, we didn't take ownership of
but
the
I'm
problem.
saying in the end, the master who was brought in to handle a situation, you take ownership. Not a voice was raised.
About the economy?
Not one. Play the tape.
Sure.
Play the tape.
Dr. Bawumia didn't talk about the economy when he was running.
One tape that we are here as a country. Okay, this is going to be the fix, and this is how we are going to come out. Play one tape from 2023. Play one. Akufo-Addo said, "I'm bringing you because of the economy." You went on, I think, Peace FM or one of the stations and said that you are fortunate. The economy has been handed over to you as a master. Everybody that works in the real sector then becomes your subordinate, including the finance minister. If the guy is not delivering, you crack the whip and you report to the boss. This is it. This is it. This is it. We did not speak on the economy. We started talking on digitalization.
That's true.
We go to Ayen-Swano. Kota is the capital. There's not a single Kota in the town of Kota. And then in Kota, we are talking about credit score. It's a good thing. But the people say they need Kota. They need.
But you said the Akufo-Addo government built a lot of roads better than many governments in the past.
The qualifier there is a lot of roads. I didn't say we built all roads.
Yeah, but so the Akufo-Addo government had done a lot on roads. Why is Dr. Bawumia to blame for there's no quota?
I didn't say that he's to be blamed for quota. Stay with me. I said, the people, you are the candidate now. You're the candidate. 2023 we were elected. So you have to, like the chessboard, reorganize everything to your benefit for you to win.
You had 1 year to do that.
1.5 years to do that.
No, he was elected in November 23.
Well, in December, 1 plus year to do that. The people are saying in quota, they need quota. We go to quota, instead of assuring them that we'll give them quota, we assure them that we'll give them credit score. The people say they need quota.
So the message was not properly calibrated.
The people say they need quota. We say we'll give them 10 years driver's license. The people say they need quota. We say we'll give them, their passport will be 10 years. The people say they need quota. We said we are bringing e-immigration to the airport. So instead of dealing with the real sector issues, we were on cloud 9. You see, these are the things that I can say.
But didn't the MPP have a campaign
What I'm saying. But these are what the polling station people are. This is why when you get to the ground, the people are complaining about. This whole elections of 2024 was not about the grassroots. They had no idea what was going on. They were sidelined. Resources never reached them. It is why my popularity is soaring. Don't worry about all those engineered polls and what do you call them, endorsements and all that. Go to the base. This is why my popularity is going up.
But if your popularity is growing up the way you say, Dr. Brian Achampong, none of the polls puts you ahead.
It depends
none
on
of
who.
the polls puts you second.
It depends on who.
They always put you third.
It depends on who is engineering.
Musa Dankwa puts you third.
I'm saying it depends on who is engineering the polls.
The polls are being engineered?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if I want polls that says that I'm 70% ahead tomorrow.
You can organize it.
I can organize it.
I see.
Do you understand? I've asked a lot
And
of
it will be published.
Of course, I've asked a lot of questions in the last couple of days. That is people that are putting up the polls. You know, polling is not cheap. If you want to poll 3,000 people,
You need a lot of money,
5,000,
yeah.
you need a lot of money.
You need the
to do
data
it.
for calling.
Who is paying for it?
The person doing the polls.
And his interest is what? If you
published as the Global Info Analytics, their company. So it's company
who
profiling.
pays you? How do you pay the salary of all your food soldiers that are collecting the data for you?
Don't they do other things? Don't they have CSO support?
And the CSOs are interested in who win MPP.
They're interested in knowing how people are thinking about politics in Ghana. So you see that all of Musa Dankwa's polls, whilst he's polling MPP, there's always a part of NDC in it. And when he's polling NDC, there's always a part of MPP in it.
I am not going to even attempt to...
So we should disregard the polls?
No, I'm saying that it's good, it's informational, but the delegates themselves know that these are psychological operations.
Oh, they are psyops?
Of course they are psyops.
I see.
Yeah.
So the one that just came this week says Dr. Bawumia is 70% ahead.
But in the last elections of 2023, he got 61%.
In the real vote?
In the real vote.
Yes.
He got 61%.
Yes, correct.
And now his polling was 70 what?
Why is that strange?
Oh.
Why is that strange? He pulled 61 then.
When it was a two-horse race.
Was it a two-horse race? Oh, he and Ken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alan had pulled out.
Alan had pulled out, yes.
Or 61%.
Yes.
Now, three-horse race. He's getting what, 70 what? And don't forget that. That's even cast now. Musa Dankwa in May was polling 70-something%.
For Dr. Bawumia?
Yes.
May 2025?
Yes, I think 70. Then it's been dropping 75, 70,
The last
65.
one is 45 or something.
42.
42 is the last
Yes. So Musa is polling 42 for Dr. Bawumia.
That means it's not going into a first round victory.
But I will get there. Okay. Musa is polling 42 for Dr. Bawumia. All of a sudden, CAS is polling 67 for that 15 percentage points.
Difference.
Is it 20 percentage or 22%?
Well, it's
42.
Yes.
And then 67. Sorry? 25 percentage point difference between the two surveys in the last 1 week.
That's awkward.
Alabraka.
That's awkward. Pulling among the same delegates.
Yes.
And you have a 25 percentage points.
Yes, one is saying that
difference.
Musa Dankwa is saying 42%.
For Dr. Bawumia to win.
Cass is saying 67%.
But you know, Musa Dankwa has a lot of undecided, 19% and undisclosed.
Yeah.
So Cass doesn't show that undisclosed, undecided. So maybe the people who are undisclosed have disclosed to Cass. And that is
in
why
the last 1 week.
Perhaps. And that is why he's having that.
These are all psyops. Let's move on from there. These are all psychological operations.
I see.
Being done to work the media. But the delegates are clear in their mind.
Who are the points of influence in this election? And there's a new, there's delegates. They are the most important. There's you, the presidential candidates. There's parliamentary MPs for the party. There's former parliamentary candidates. But there's also the elders. John Kufuor, whom you've gone to see, Nana Akufo-Addo, Hackman Owusu-Agyeman. Do they have a role? Do they have some influence? Why do all of you go there? They are one vote. Kufuor is one vote. Akufo-Addo is one vote. Why do you people go there?
Respected seniors of our party, you need to pay homage to them. You need to give them their due. Every so often, you need to check on the old man.
Does that send a signal to the ground people?
Well, not really, because I've not been anywhere that they've asked me that we're going to vote for you because you went to visit this one, you went to see this one. But once in a while, you need to go and pay homage to our seniors. It's part of our culture. And that's how that's how our system works. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
The campaign is getting very feisty, isn't it? And 2 days ago or so, Adwoa Safo had the occasion to speak, and it was a big blow, a big blast. Atachian had also had the occasion to speak, big blow, big blast. Adwoa Safo said that in spite of her relationship with Kennedy in terms of domestic relationship, having 2 children with him, she feels that her political career would be better protected under Dr. Bawumia. And some people have supported her for speaking the truth and being frank about the truth. Others have said that she didn't speak well. You have been on the campaign trail. I'm sure you review these things. But what did you make of her? You know her as your colleague, member of parliament. So what did you make of her?
I think I would have wished that she had not made those comments. It's a family matter. There are kids involved. It was in bad taste. You know, notwithstanding the challenges that you have with your ex or the children of your father, these comments are not appropriate. Because if you keep quiet, you lose nothing.
Keep quiet over what? He supports Bawumia.
No, but I'm saying that you can support Bawumia all you want, and you can campaign for Bawumia all you want. But you don't have to make those statements against your ex-husband. I think that the line was crossed, and in the way that those statements were made. I mean, look, you can support Bawumia. It was me. I'll support him, but I will not go out campaigning because I have a home with kids to deal with, to manage, to answer.
But they don't live together.
No, but it doesn't matter. These are the children between the two of you. The children between the two. And Ken has not done anything to her publicly to get this reaction from her. In our cultural settings, I think it was a bit much. You know, that's how I personally, when I listened to it, I said,
So if you were Dr. Bawumia, would you say something to Adwoa Safo?
No, I mean, behind the scenes, I will call, because she was campaigning for him. So I'll call her and say, look, I'm happy that you are campaigning for me, but you also have to realize that you have a home, you have children that you have to manage, to answer to in the future, if not now. And so you may want to look at your campaign communication. That advice I will give.
There's another thing I'd like to ask you, where people, candidates like you, accuse another candidate that this guy is speaking for you and you don't call him to order. This guy is speaking for you, you don't rein him in. Do you people control the people who speak for you?
Yes, as a leader, you have to control your people. I do.
But you have people speaking for you on Tamale Radio as we are sitting here. Hello FM in Kumasi, they are talking for Brian.
Before they go and talk.
You have time to talk to all of them.
But I'm saying that before you are commissioned as part of our team to speak for us, there are clear guidelines of what you must and must not say. And in the event that you cross the line, you are disciplined.
But quietly, we the general public don't get to know.
I mean, we've not had those challenges where people cross the line. Because you know that they have a strong leader, you can't cross the line. We set those, you can't cross the line.
So strength in leadership is important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't cross the line. You don't have to, because you are oriented. You are told over and over again. Even in extreme provocations, just walk away. It is not your campaign, it is mine. So don't go and pick fights and be insulting people. It is not yours, it's mine.
What about the faith, prayer, religion, and all that? You were seen with the Presbyterian pastors. Of course, I know you have Christian training, and you went to see them to pray for you before you started. And you've actually also been accused of wearing Presbyterian anniversary shirts to meet delegates. Do you do that deliberately, or is this?
It's nobody. I don't step out of my house without praying every single day. And I'll be surprised if you don't pray. But if you are to embark on such a major program, go around the country. I have a 50-man team that I travel with. About 10 vehicles that goes with me, constituency by constituency. When you get there, people are driving 40, 50 miles to come and see you on motorbikes, rented vehicles. As late as 10 p.m., they are now going back. You need to seek the direct intervention of your maker, of God, to ensure that you don't have any challenges, ins and outs of your campaign, and the people that are coming to meet you and your engagement, and God to also continue to bless you with wisdom so that you don't fumble on the tour. One of the things that you have to do before you set out, after your prayer, is to go and fortify yourself with your spiritual strength. In my case, you know, I have a pastor that I pray with, Reverend Ankuma, that I pray with regularly. But I also was baptized in a Presbyterian church. So, and I, you know, Odadeɛ, Presby, and all that. So I went to my church, the Presbyterian church, at the highest level, to inform them of the undertaking and seek their blessing, especially on the tour that I'm going to embark on. But the Presbyterian church, where I'm, is a Christian faith. I'm big in there. I support them. And we have our 200-year anniversary. So I have the cloth. Sundays, when I have to go to church in the morning and then go and campaign, you know, I wear them to the Presbyterian church, and then from there I head on to the campaign. So those are the things that you will see me do. And I don't see any wrong with that, and I have an oh no apology for doing that.
There's a new set of civil society, and they are clergymen, they are pastors, they are prophets, and they prophesy about elections, and they prophesy who's going to win the elections, and it's become a very important part of even media coverage. It didn't used to be until recently. I'm not sure when it started, but it's now become very, very important, Dr. Brian Achampong. No pastor has yet prophesied that you are going to win. Osofo Roger says that Bawumia is going to win. El Bernard says that Kennedy Agyapong is going to win. Other pastors have prophesied.
Ended there.
Yes, okay.
Roger is God.
He says he's God.
El Bernard is. I'm saying that. I'm not even
doubting.
No, suggesting that they are gods. I'm saying that.
But he says he's listening to God.
They are listening. El Bernard says he's listening to God.
God told him.
And Roger says
God
it's
told him.
God team.
Yeah.
The same God.
Yes, Roger says Baumia will win.
Baumia.
El Bernard says somebody else will win.
Then
Kennedy will win.
let's leave it there.
But nobody has said you
But
will
I'm
win.
saying that all I needed to do was to cast doubt in your mind. But if the same God is telling El Bernard one thing and telling Roger one thing, you're a lawyer.
Yeah,
In
but
criminal-
the background is that Roger El Bernard correctly prophesied 2024.
Oh, man, I'm
correctly prophesied 2020. Roger correctly prophesied the helicopter crash, the unfortunate helicopter crash. And so they've had a history of prophesying things that have come to pass. So delegates are listening, or are they not listening?
Prophesying and prediction can be very tricky.
I know.
You know, I can predict, and people go to stand at the betting shops and predict all the time.
Yes.
You know, so prophecy and predictions can be very, very tricky.
But
You
God
can
hasn't told any prophet
But
that
I'm
Brian
saying-
Achampon is going to
But
win.
I'm saying that, who told you that?
But they haven't said
But
it.
if
We
they have
haven't
not
heard.
said it on radio. But
They
I'm
should
saying
say
that,
it.
no, I'm saying that. I'm talking about belief. One God told one person this one.
One outcome.
Told this one,
opposite
this one.
outcome.
Same God. Two different
In the
stories.
end, we will know.
No, but I'm saying, same God. This one, you get this one. You this. No, please, let's leave it there. Let's deal with the facts on the ground. God is God.
You present yourself as the unifying candidate, and I think that's part of your message to delegates. Why do you present yourself as a unifying candidate? Who is a disruptor and who is a unifier?
You've seen the campaign and the words of the campaign spokesperson. I think you just mentioned Adjosafo's name. You mentioned Atachia's name going against Kennedy. You've heard from the Kennedy's camp. Thank you, Thor. You remember one person Kennedy was kicked off the bus?
Yes.
He was kicked off the bus. And he was being accused that 3 weeks to the elections, his words were being played by the NDC on radio. And they kicked him off the bus. If Kennedy wins, do you think that this side will support him?
To be difficult?
Absolutely. Indeed, yesterday, 2 days ago on UTV, Kennedy was asked, if you don't win, will you support whoever wins? He says there's no answer. That level of division and challenges in the front is the key reason why I jumped into the race. Because if we don't have somebody who can unify the party, brings both sides, I don't have any problem with Kennedy, I don't have any problem with the Baumia. If we don't have a candidate that can bring both sides in, we cannot win the election. And you see, if your candidate in the MPP is not winning more than 80-90%, meaning that he's carrying the whole party along, in all our elections, the elections that we've had in this country, you don't win a general election. Before it was in the 90s, Akufo-Addo was in the 90s, before they could win elections. And so you need a strong unifier for us to be able to win that election of 2028. And that is why I present myself. And that is why I hold a strong whip on the people that campaign for me. I lead properly, that do not cross a certain line, and they don't cross the line. And I believe that with that, I'll be able to unify both factions when I win in on January 31st and move the party forward.
Dr. Brian Achampon, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Good luck.
Thank you very much. I need it.
May you win.
What are you?
That was Brian Achampon. 1 minute to the top of the hour at 11 o'clock. Was that not a great conversation? Dr. Brian Achampon, an MPP hopeful, presidential hopeful, hopes that he can win in January. We'll be monitoring the campaign trail and we'll talk to him again sometime in the middle of January to get a prediction. Metro TV is holding a Jollof Festival 2025, and it's this Saturday, 20th of December, here at the Metro TV grounds. That's a T-shirt of the Jollof Festival. There will be free food, music, vendors, Jollof Showdown. Nigeria, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Sierra Leone, and Senegal. 5 embassies, 5 flavors, 1 crown. Who will take the Jollof crown? Come, taste, and cheer. Free entry. Don't miss the heat. For vendor applications, there's a number to call 0243 272753. That's 0243 272753. And there's 0243 272753. Yes, that's the number to call to participate in this ultimate Jollof Festival. That's it for Good Evening Ghana tonight. Let's meet on social media and have a conversation. I guess we might be able to have one more program on Tuesday, and then we'll call it a year for the 2025 year of Good Evening Ghana's production. We will put up a short documentary for you sometime, I think Tuesday, because Thursday is Christmas Day. We will not be here on Christmas Day, and we wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. But we'll meet again on Tuesday for the last time in December before we call it a day. That's it for tonight, though. It's 11 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Jollof! I am free!
Yeah, my name is Chef Oreoluwa, aka Osha Pepper.
My name is
Chimamanda Ike Enyina. We're using this medium to invite you to the Metro TV Jollof Rice Festival, which is coming up this very Saturday on the 20th of this month. We want you to come and have a taste of Nigeria jollof, which is simply the best of all jollof rice. Is it the taste? Is it the look? Mention it. Very nutritious. Is it our local spice? Oh my God. Please come, every Nigerian, come and support us. Your presence is that spice that makes us the winner. They've got an apple now cooking in Brazil.
Has Christianity always been one of the religions in the world to you?
Oh, hallelujah. Praise God. Christianity is not a religion, neither is it a joining of a church and doing the Christian things like praying and giving and so on. Hallelujah. Christianity is the outworking of God's own kind of life received into the spirit of a man. Whoa! This divine life in the heart of a man makes him righteous. It keeps him healthy, divinely guided in life, prosperous and victorious. It gives you the ability to enjoy intimate fellowship with the Father and have dominion on this earth. Hallelujah.
Yes, in every generation on the earth, God sends special messengers with unique messages to fulfill His word in their dispensation. Whether through the Emancipator, church services, special conferences like the New Creation Conference, or the Good Life Devotion, carefully listen, watch and read the message of life and of the divinity of the church ministered by Dr. David Pendan, as ordained by God in the scriptures to mature the body of Christ into the